Hello everyone, and welcome to today's match.
Well, they all know what's coming.
Barcelona,
Hope, expectation, euphoria, or trauma and tumult. Yet the people stand with their team, come what may. This is what they're here for. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
You know, Peter, sometimes it's just nice to draw attention to unheralded players, and Sergi, for me, fits the bill perfectly. I think he's a model of consistency and durability at fullback, ruggedly effective and always a hefty work rate. Always good to watch.
Yeah, boy, he clocks up the miles in every game.
One of the game's 100%ers.
He's in a good position. And a chance! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt. And that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
DiMarco is there to clear. Great defending, strong and determined. And he was quick to react.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's Messi. And he's worked it through. Raya claims comfortably. That's a sharp pass. Dybala wins the duel this time.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Dybala! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And Park Ji-sung! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has not gone well. DiMarco venturing down the left. That's been slipped through. DiMarco is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Delivery from Dybala. And that's been well dealt with. And that is out of play. Sergi with the cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Chance, surely! Now, and again! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
A case now of complete control. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
This is a reminder that
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
To plan your return journeys well in advance. Substitution for Barcelona, number 11, Eduardo Camavinga.
So right back into the action.
Lamine Yamal.
Barcelona changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score.
Number 18, Andrei
And he
Shevchenko.
thumps it clear. Pepe is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Now this could be a chance. Cristiano Ronaldo! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Scholes. Pepe makes the interception. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Valverde. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, played right into his path. He tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Sergi. Oh, well measured. And the finish! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Milan are having a ball here. Now it's Shevchenko. Pepe gets across to intercept that. Alvarez. DiMarco. He's found a way past. And he was alert to it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Fernandes! Oh, he really got hold of that. It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, now he... Oh, shooting chance! Well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Shevchenko.
6 added minutes have been indicated.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's DiMarco.
That's good play from him.
Ronaldo going after that. Rice. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's well spotted. Barcelona are out. Barcelona are out. Already heading home before even reaching the sharp end. The most anticlimactic of anticlimaxes against a backdrop of inflated expectations. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, this can happen to anyone really, Peter, but questions will undoubtedly be raised about their reaction or lack of in the face of adversity, their inability to lift their game when they really had to.
Hello everyone, and welcome to today's match.
Well, they all know what's coming. Hope, expectation, euphoria, or trauma and tumult. Yet the people stand with their team, come what may. This is what they're here for. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway.
You know who I've got my eye on here, Peter? Dennis Bergkamp. He'll be performing all sorts of different roles out there. The focal point up front, the ball carrier, the link between the midfield and the attack.
Beautiful. It's Basho! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nicely weighted ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Bergkamp tries from a long way. It's hit the crossbar. Not the most accurate pass. Totti. Good read, needed to be.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Xavi, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. That is good progress on the left. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a promising position. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Bout of passing here, really easy on the arm. Chance! River Plate, currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. 15 minutes till half-time. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Guardiola. Cafu. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Palmer. Xavi. Oh, he's having a go! Brilliant from Pele! He's got himself an absolute peach.
The goal scorer for River Plate.
And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Number 9.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
River Plate are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Albert Ferrer. Roberto Baggio.
There will be 1
Nicely
minute
aimed
at a
pass.
time.
Now it's Messi. Cafu. Can he get on the end of this? Ball in towards the middle. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
River Plate are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution for River Plate, number 23. Sergio Aguero.
We're on the move again. Well, they all know what's coming. Hope, expectation, euphoria, or trauma and tumult. Yet the people stand with their team, come what may. This is what they're here for. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the Oh, what a mistake! Martinelli. Luis Skelly. Gabriel Jesus! It's Gabriel Jesus! Calafiori. Odegaard! That was mighty close. Madueke. Great defending, strong and determined. Mosquera makes the interception. Calafiori. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Gabriel Jesus clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So it is still 0-0. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to get free. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... Oh, he's on his own! Now he's running away. He's having a shot! He's scored! And there is your opener. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the...
Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here. A true showbiz occasion reserved for the football glitterati. And you wonder what its protagonists have up their sleeves. It feels like the only game. It's all about the here and the now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well. And Ferran Torres!
And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he went with real power then when something dainty and subtle was called for.
Aimed beyond the defence. Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Ferran Torres. That has been cut short. Courtois sends that a long way. Gordon. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice...
He's had a shot! Fabulous from Ferran Torres! He's got himself an absolute peach. Crucial game, crucial goal, crucial lead.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, talking about big game mentality, here we go.
Goes for a shot! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Bernardo Silva, and he's managed to get through. He's having a shot! Fantastic from Rodrigo! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum...
And the shot! Oh, he's been... And again! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Balde clears without hesitation. Mbappe! Good take, shoots! And he's found the net! And he has clawed them back into it. What a delicious finish, that is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ferran Torres. Oh, what has happened here? This possibly the last play of the half. Ferran Torres! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So we are halfway through this final. Madrid are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. So, Jim Beglin, halfway through, what are your thoughts for the final so far?
Well, it's been played at a decent pace, Peter, something that was guaranteed when the first goal went in. I think it led to an increase in conviction and urgency. Someone's got to up it a little bit more in order to go ahead once again. So I think we're in for something a bit better in the second half too.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. And we're up and running. So we're all set for a tense second half of this final. Can he finish? A wonderful effort all by himself.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Bellingham has found the net here, of course, and it's Olmo. Eric Garcia. Bellingham demonstrating his defensive quality there. Little pass back. Now it's Gordon. Valverde.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bernardo Silva receives it in a wide position. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Dani Olmo, played into space. Yamal has it in a wide position. Oh, shooting chance! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Ferran Torres is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Knocks it into space. Eric Garcia has the foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, and his manager is visibly annoyed with that, and that's one more thought that he didn't want to have to think about.
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? So much time and space here. Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! A crucial goal in a crucial game, and the passions boil up. They want this. They really want it.
Oh, just how big is this, Peter? And the timing of it all too. Now you can expect the players to go tooth and nail to defend this advantage.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Jude Bellingham. Number 8.
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, at least they're doing their utmost to win it. Whether it works out or not, it is the right decision at this stage.
Barcelona leading now.
Well, from such a showpiece final as well, I think this is exactly...
There's the shot! And that's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence...
Big chance! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in...
And there goes the final whistle. So these are our winners. A word for the vanquished, who played more than their part in this competition and did very well to make the final. But it just wasn't to be for them. The right team did win it in the end, and it is rightly time for them to bask in their glory. What a moment this is for all connected with the team. It's a day for pride, a day for glory, another grand chapter to be added to their glittering history.
Hello everyone, we are glad to announce that our new commemorative strip is now available at our Hello everyone, and welcome to today's match.
So things are bubbling up very nicely on what is undoubtedly another one of football's genuine red-letter days. Here comes the ultimate white-knuckle ride on the emotional roller coaster. So all aboard. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story.
Tries a shot! Looking to play him in. And that has sent him sprawling. Goes down, but nothing given. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Schneider. He's shifting through the gears here. Schneider.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Gerrard gets into a good position. Now it's Yamal. Aimed beyond the defence. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Great vision. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. That is good alertness. Costa Curta. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's a shot. Decent chance! And we have our very first corner. And a header! No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Schneider was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Schneider. Cafu finding himself in space. Aguero. And he's made sure that's not getting through. James Rodriguez delivers.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's James. Ferdinand.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now that looks a decent ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Aguero. Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is James Rodriguez. And the finish! Brilliant from James! A finish of true class! And on the stroke of half-time. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. So the action resumes.
Miami can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
No, again there's no way through. James in acres of space out wide. Ernest.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That's going wide left. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Costa Curta. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal. Aguero. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Still just a single goal between the sides. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ernest.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Los Angeles really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Van Dijk spots it and intercept. That's rather hopeful. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Threads one in. And he's picked it up out wide. He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Tries to play it through. James Rodriguez. And here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. Schneider goes short. Throw in. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Substitution on the field. Number 14. Number 6. Sergio Aguero. Number 9. Bradley Barcola.
Dani Olmo. Impressive jump.
Wesley Sneijder.
Oh, and that should have been two.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Coming on the field. Number 11. Lamine Yamal. Number 8, Luis Suarez. Number 17, Neymar. Number 23.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more.
Shapes to shoot! And that is wildly off target.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
1-0 as we head towards the end. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Los Angeles really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Neymar gets his head on it! And a neat finish! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Hello, everyone. Please
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's a good win, Peter, and you could feel them growing in confidence.
Hello everyone, and welcome to today's match.
Well, hello and welcome one and all as you join us for what is an eagerly awaited resumption of this competition. A competition that has produced more than its fair share of drama already, and it's more than obvious that this crowd, with its great chorus of sound, is demanding yet more drama now. This truly is a feel-good place. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
That's a good foray he's making. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Brazil are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's fabulous. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And that has sent him sprawling. And a chance! And that was very necessary. Now the ball's gone astray. Pass somewhat off target. Short changes him with that pass. Neymar, good driving run. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, can they get him away? And they're quick to get it back. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. That's put paid to the danger. And that's a throw-in. It's going to be another throw. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Aguero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Brazil can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Puyol. Cafu.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Messi.
That's going in strongly.
Messi is fouled. And that's going to be a booking. That's a shade optimistic. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Brazil leading by 1 at the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Brazil with the game's only breakthrough, it's 1-0.
Substitution for Brazil, number 6, Lionel Messi. Coming on to replace him is...
That gets us going once
17,
more.
Lamine
Brazil
Yamal.
currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi powering forward here. Messi proves just a little bit too... Pepe with the foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Pepe has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Number 9, Eden Hazard. Coming on the field, number 14, Joshua
And it's
Kimmich.
Messi. And this is Gerrard. There's the shot! It's a loose ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Yamal. Look at the space here. He's having a shot! And no mistake. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
He won't be happy with that one. Looking for the run. Yamal, he's picked his way through. Judge, surely! Oh, it's hit the post. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, this is a great position. Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Driving forward. Now, what about a counter-attack? Aimed beyond the defence. Duke receives it in a wide position. And he was alert to it. Cleared away. And here's the chance to counter. And that's another good win of the ball. Diouf. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Brilliantly cut out.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Into the last 5 minutes. Lahm. Gerrard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stood up well to him there.
2 added minutes have been
Akanji
indicated.
kept his eye on it, and he's there. He is through here! Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Brazil can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So this is the one we've all been waiting for. The crowd embracing the ultimate game in the competition, the ultimate date with destiny for their teams, as one of the game's most sought-after pieces of silverware is within their reach. No shortage of glitz or glamour, and fitting that the final chapter to what has been a great footballing saga should feel as it does here. Let us be treated to a grand finale. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and will be getting underway very soon. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Bringing back memories.
Palmer! Priceless from Palmer! About as smooth as it gets. Big moment, big goal, big lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Brazil, it's Costa! It's anyone's ball now. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. That's a throw. Roberto Baggio. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Palmer. Oh, he's had a shot! And that's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
River Plate are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
Costa! And that has fair fizzed.
Diego Costa clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Knocks it into space. And he's being shifted off it. Xavi. Azar. Mateus. Aguero. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Xavi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's in on Pele! Brilliant from Pele! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
River Plate find a position of real strength now. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Guardiola. That's a sharp pass. Looking to play him in. Oh, good read. Nicely weighted ball. Now he's going to be disappointed with that. Diego Costa. And the shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And now he has two. River Plate are having a ball here. Hazard. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Is there any support? He might not need it. Xavi.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Pepe kept his eye on it. So we are halfway through this final. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. So, Jim Beglin, halfway through, what are your thoughts for the final so far?
Well, Peter, I think their lead owes a lot to a well-thought-out game plan. Now they just have to stop their opponents building up any kind of momentum early in the second half.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. River Plate look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will.
Substitution for Brazil, number 6, Lionel Messi, number 7.
And we're on the way.
Number 10, Sergio
And it's
Aguero.
Baggio.
Coming on the
There's
field,
a sharp little ball
number
here.
17,
Great vision.
Lamine Yamal.
Now it's Yamal.
Number 20,
Oh, perfectly
Luis
measured
Diaz.
that. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Palmer. Can he get it through? Diego Costa. There's the shot! In he goes again. And there's a goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
3 minutes in.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Xavi!
This is a chance, surely!
Xavi!
It's run. That's another chance! Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Pelé, can he get on the end of this? It's Costa! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Well, they all know what's coming. Hope, expectation, euphoria, or trauma and tumult. Yet the people stand with their team, come what may. This is what they're here for. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I've always been impressed with Lautaro Martinez, Peter. We all know how good a finisher he is, but he's proved himself to be a more than reasonable outlet. If needed, he can play with his back to goal and be one that brings everyone else into play, and he's a significant influence.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's played through for him. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! Argentina! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. There's the delivery. That's going to go a long way. And smartly reclaimed. Medina. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. And they're threatening to fly away here.
The goal scored for Argentina.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Well, hello and welcome one and all as you join us for what is an eagerly awaited resumption of this competition. A competition that has produced more than its fair share of drama already, and it's more than obvious that this crowd, with its great chorus of sound, is demanding yet more drama now. This truly is a feel-good place. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but he's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on that.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. He has found the way through. Out again for a throw-in. Pedri crosses. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. He's found a way through. That's really well cleared. Dani Olmo. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Garcia claims comfortably. And it's Olmo. Now it's Dani Olmo. Eric Garcia gets a foot in here. And here's Ferran Torres. Played into space. And that was asking for too much. Ter Stegen sends that a long way. Fernandez. Valde. Oh, that's fabulous. Hangs in a cross. Taken back almost at once. Looking to play him in. Can he get on the end of this? Great chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Played down the flank. Defending was strong and firm. And he can clear it away. Gavi! And that's another fine save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
And he cuts out the supply. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 29, number 32, Anthony Gordon.
Down to business again.
Number 10.
Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
Rafinha.
That looks a cracking ball. And the shot! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And now he has 2. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Nicely spread. Valde gets across to intercept that. Pedri. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Ferran Torres being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow the...
Shot at goal! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight.
After 60 minutes in.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Rafinha.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Has a look and plays it forward. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Yamal has it out wide and in space. That's a decent clearance. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Ferran Torres. Shoots! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. Fantastic save, Ter Stegen! And that's a poor penalty.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And we have our very first corner. He's rising! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 4, Ronald Araujo.
Well, the two coaches
Number
are signalling
8,
changes here, both at the
Pedri.
same time.
Number 20, Dani Olmo. Coming on the field. Number 5,
Araujo cuts it out.
Kubarsi.
Ambitious ball here.
Number 6,
Pass somewhat off target.
Number 16,
It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Yamal. De Jong stood up well to him there. Gavi. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rafinha. That's good play. Plays it in low. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Barcelona have their second corner now. Rafinha goes short. And the shot! Into the last 5 minutes. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's superb. Ferran Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Have been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Fermin. And they can counter here. Fermin. Great vision. That is good alertness. Araujo. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything.
So this is the one we've all been waiting for, the crowd embracing the ultimate game in the competition, the ultimate date with destiny for their teams, as one of the game's most sought-after pieces of silverware is within their reach. No shortage of glitz or glamour, and fitting that the final chapter to what has been a great footballing saga should feel as it does here. Let us be treated to a grand finale. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! And on this biggest of stages, he opens the scoring.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball and they're in.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Yamal. Daniel, real chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking to play him in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quarter of an hour played. Balde was in no mood for any of that. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he cuts out the supply. Now, can they get him away? Pau Kubasi calmly anticipates. That has been slung wide. Nicely weighted ball. Balde got a long way forward to join the attack. Good ball, good take. And smartly reclaimed.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gordon. Bernal. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that was asking for too much. Pedri. And that is a little undercooked.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Pedri. Pedri.
1 minute at a time.
Gordon has it out wide and in space. He's picked his way through. Pedri. And it's been hooked away. So we are halfway through this final. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So 45 minutes up. What are you thinking of the final to this point, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think their lead owes a lot to a well-thought-out game plan. Now they just have to stop their opponents building up any kind of momentum early in the second half.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. Barcelona just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 32, Anthony Gordon.
The whistle goes, we're off and running.
Coming on the field,
Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
number 10, Lamine Yamal.
Gavi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a delicate pass. Out of play for a throw. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, robust challenge. Pass somewhat off target. Defending was strong and firm. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Dani Olmo. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Played out towards the right wing. He won't be happy with that one. Balde. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Yamal wants to run onto this. And the shot! And no mistake! Not so easy! Not so easy, they say. We are right back on level terms again. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He is through here! Oh, what has happened here? And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Could this be it? Could that be the decisive one? They need this to be decisive.
After 75 minutes.
Oh, just how big is this, Peter? And the timing of it all too. Now you can expect the players to go tooth and nail to defend this advantage.
Alejandro Balde.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 8, Pedri.
Barcelona
Number 6,
can now introduce
Gavi.
the first of their
Number
substitutes.
20, Dani
Barcelona
Olmo.
leading now.
Number 7, Ferran
Barcelona
Torres.
really might just end up kicking themselves after that.
Number
That could
11,
well have been it.
Rafinha. Number 17,
Pedri kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Number 16,
Now it's Yamal.
Fermin Lopez. Number 33,
Engages and forces him off the ball. Balde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 22. Coming on the field is number 24, Eric Garcia.
Fermin. Adeyemi. No way through. I think we're just about done here. Yamal. He has found the way through.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Araujo is there to clear. And the number on the board is 3. And it's Lopez. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, he's been flattened there. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So these are our winners. A word for the vanquished, who played more than their part in this competition and did very well to make the final. But it just wasn't to be for them. The right team did win it in the end, and it is rightly time for them to bask in their glory. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.
Hello everyone. We would like you to have a look at the screen for details on our good work in the surrounding community.